Hello guys, WeatherTech here. Let's see what you can hear me with the winds, because we are going to the freeway. It's rush hour, so I expect to filter a bit. We will see how are the conditions. But what I was going to say to you guys. The theme today is about something it's something some people are called. It's a fair weather rider. So I think there are two types of motorcyclists: the ones that do it every time, and the ones that use it as a hobby. So they basically use the bike to have some fun, and when the bad weather comes, they stash the bike and don't ride anymore. And when I mean bad weather, I mean winter. As soon as the temperature drops enough, they just don't ride anymore. That's what I call a fair weather rider. He will just pick the bike when it's hot enough and it's not raining, and the rest of the year the bike will sit idling in the garage. So should you care about this? No. I think that anybody that rides onto wheels should be treated the same. We all we are all subjected to the same risks, so I think we are a brotherhood. And it doesn't matter if you ride with rain, with cold temperatures, or if it's sunny. I think you should ride if you want to ride. Personally, I avoid rain because I have no necessity of it. At the moment I work from home, so I don't need to commute to work, but otherwise I bought a bike to commute to work, so basically I would be all-weather rider. There's one exception that I already mentioned in a previous video, but I will reiterate here. Basically, icy conditions is a no-no. Never drive or ride a motorcycle when it's icy conditions. So if you know there's ice on the road, don't ride a motorcycle. I know there's some guy out there with an adventure bike and skis that shows everybody else how it's done, but don't try to imitate that guy. He probably knows what he's doing and has done it before. But I will try to find the link for that, and I'll leave it in the description. But basically, that's my cop out. If it's below freezing or near freezing, for instance in Portugal, if you have 3 degrees and it's shade, you will probably have wind that makes ice on the road. So that's one of the times that I will avoid. I normally, especially in the roads that I normally go, I know more or less when they will form ice, but it's pretty common near the shadow to have ice. So especially in the colder months. So that's when I will avoid going those roads until at least it's in the middle of the day, the sun is up and has had time to melt the ice. That's it. One of the things that make most riders only ride out on the summer, it's the wind. In winter, and you will have sometimes situations you cannot ride a motorcycle because the wind is way too high, especially in freeways where you have no buildings to block the wind. That's comprehensible. If you are in a storm and the winds are very high, a motorcycle has no stability compared to a car. If you have winds that make a truck move, imagine a motorcycle. So That's one of those things that you should have in mind whenever you go out riding in the winter. It's the wind, the temperature. You can mitigate the temperature with layering. I find that there's no end all be all jacket or stuff like that. And so what I was saying, I think that's it. Be careful, and there's no reason for you to ride all year around. Just be mindful of the conditions and avoid those that are dangerous to motorcycles. Otherwise, get gear to be seen, layer up, and that's it. Hope you enjoy. See you next time. Please subscribe and see ya.